Hello everybody. Today I'm going to demonstrate my latest project I built with an ESP8266-12E and an ArduCAM Mini. And you can take a look at some of the pictures I've got of the ArduCAM Mini here. I'll show you what it looks like and how it's connected to the ESP unit. What you're looking at here is the web interface. And as you can see, I've already got a few things going on here, and I'll just kind of demonstrate what we can do. We can change the resolution, all these different resolutions, and we can stream video, we can capture video. This is basically just a still frame. If I hit refresh, it'll give me a new one. Now, let's move the camera just so you see a little different angle there. We'll do some streaming here. Submit. So we're streaming at 320 by 240, and as you can see, it's streaming along pretty nicely. I'm going to use the back button to go back, and as you can see, there's already a bunch of files here. These are all images that I've captured earlier, and I'm using up about 81% of the file space that I've got. Let's take a look at a couple of these. Yeah, nothing too exciting here, but it shows you that there are files captured here. I'll capture another one. Right now we've got 40. We'll go ahead and do another capture, and should have 41 files, and we'll be using a little bit more space, probably 320 by 240 is kind of a small file size, so it probably won't change the use space too much. There we go. Yeah, now we have 41 files, and let's do a little bigger one here. 640 by 480. Now, when I click submit, not only is it changing the resolution, it is taking a capture and putting it to file, and it's also taking a capture and displaying on the screen here. So now we're up to 640 by 480. As you can see, now we're using 83% of the file space. And let's just take a look at what the most recent capture looks like here. Here you go. And of course, you could save these files just by doing a right click and save the image. And let's do another capture here. And I want to show you what happens when you start to get into too much file space. So basically, I've got it set up so you're not going to fill up the disk and have it crash. I did some testing earlier and found that once you start to fill up the space on the ESP, it starts to slow down. The captures start to get really slow, and eventually it just doesn't capture everything to the point where you just have blank images. So I set a sort of limit to the amount of data that can be used to keep it performing well. And we're going to try and max that limit out here and reach it. We're at 86% here. Let's use an even larger image than 800 by 600. Let's go the full 16 by 1200. Now this is going to take a little while to capture, but it will do it. It's going to be a 1600 by 1200 pixel image, JPEG image, and it's going to go ahead and store it to the ESP built-in memory. And like I said, it can take a little while. So there's image number 45. Great big image here. Take a look at it. It reads back from the disk. It looks smaller in this window, but we should be able to blow it up once it fully loads. And yeah, here we go. Click on it. See, that's a pretty nice high resolution image. Alright. Alright. Oh, and as you can see, this changed from green to red because now we're in the 90th percentile range, to let us know that we're getting high up there in the disk, running out of space. So I'm going to try and do one more capture here. See if we can max this thing out so I can show you what will happen. It's basically just going to give you an error message and it won't let you store any more files. Obviously you can change the source code to do whatever you want. That's why it is available. And now we're at 98%. Let's take this down a notch just to make it use a little less and take less time to do the captures. 98 here, really close to the limit. Yep, 99%. More. And we should be full. I guess we're close to it. Might be able to take one more. But as you can see, the capture time starts to get kind of slow. Waiting for it. Here we go. 101%. Wow. Okay. So it went a little bit over, but guarantee it's not going to let us. It's not going to let us do another capture. Yep. See, that's it. You're stuck. So yeah, it might go a little bit over, and that could be changed in the code. But you know, 101% of allotted space. So that gives you an idea of how that works. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the data. Now, when I click on this, it does a little JavaScript pop-up. Asks you, are you sure? You really want to delete all these stored images? And I'm going to say no this time, just to show you that it works. I didn't delete anything there. Well, I'm going to do it again. Click OK. And voila, it's going to run through the directory of images and remove them all. Clear off all the file space. Yeah, data storage is cleared. Go ahead and do a capture. And that's pretty much it, folks. That's how it works. There we go. We got one image there at 800 by 600. Go back to different resolution here. Get another capture. And do some streaming. So that's basically how the interface works. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the code. There's some key elements in the code that will definitely help. There's something in there that will actually help you fix a problem with dark images. If you're having dark image problems, there's a fix for that. And also if you're having blocky images, chopped up images, there's a little fix for that too. So go ahead and stay tuned and watch the video on the code.